The Los Angeles Angels just reached a settlement with the family of Tyler Skaggs, who passed away after ingesting a pill laced with fentanyl on a team road trip in 2019. Eric Kay, a team employee for the Angels, has already been convicted and imprisoned for providing the pill that led to Tyler Skaggs' untimely death. He's been in prison for over a year already. The trial just concluded today with a settlement between the Angels and the Skaggs family. The claim on behalf of the Skaggs family was that Eric Kay was not only the provider of that pill, but that the Angels were negligent in how they handled the situation with Eric Kay that had a drug problem of his own. The Angels claimed not only that Skaggs was using drugs and dealing drugs, but that they handled Eric Kay's drug addiction properly. However, Eric Kay's ex-wife testified, claiming that the Angels failed him in his drug addiction. Under oath, she said that she had seen Angels players partying, drinking, passing around pills on the team plane with Eric Kay there. I'm going to pause that so you can read this part. Take your time reading through this. I don't think this got talked about nearly enough the last couple of years, but hopefully now that this has all come to light, we can discuss how this is so much more controversial and much more concerning than a Houston Astros cheating scandal or someone stealing signs. I also want to shout out Sam Blum, who is a beat writer for the Angels, and he was giving hard-hitting analysis of everything going on. He wasn't really going soft on the franchise at all. Angels president acknowledged that the Angels declined to pay out the remainder of Skaggs' contract after his death, which I think is just genuine Bush League stuff. Yet the team was paying for Eric Kay's legal defense. They thought he didn't get a fair trial, even though he's currently serving 22 years in prison for what he did. While the Skaggs family claimed that the Angels owed roughly $100 million between future earnings and punitive damages, the Angels claimed it would have been between $0 and $30 million throughout the rest of his potential career ahead of him. They brought in a former MLB manager, Dan Duquette, to make this argument. One of his arguments was to paint Tyler Skaggs as a pitcher in decline, citing curveball spin dips and fastball velo dropping. Claimed the quality eroded significantly due to unreliability and unavailability stemming from injuries, which, remember, there's something else going on here with a team employee. Nonetheless, Sam had a great response here in this article, noting that through many statistical metrics, his performance was improving when he met his untimely death. You can pause this again to make sure you see all the info. You can feel how you want, you can say he wasn't a superstar ace, but this was a human being, and he had an addiction, and someone on the team looks like they were responsible for this happening. Not just providing that pill, but cultivating the atmosphere there, and that the Angels ultimately were at fault for this. I doubt we're going to get the final numbers. I'm sure there's going to be NDAs being signed. I don't like the fact this is likely going to get swept under the rug. I do hope that the settlement brings some sort of peace to the Skaggs family, and this will hold a team like the Angels accountable and stop them from engaging in this type of behavior again.